Worm, prepare yourself. Damn Saiyan.
Well, it looks like Bandai has accidentally spoiled a new game, a new Dragon Ball game before E3, and then they took all the information down, but this is the internet. Not only did it get saved, but it also got translated. So, I mean, now we all know that they're making a new game, and I cannot be more excited for this. Like, you guys don't even know. So check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and read through this. I have a link to the guy who translated it, Ken Zaro, in the description below. I mean, you guys can go ahead and check it out there. I'm gonna go ahead and read it and then give you my my thoughts on it. So, new sensational 2.5D fighting game of the anime series Dragonball Fighters, scheduled for 2018 worldwide. This new 2.5 game is scheduled to be released early 2018 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam. This anime game is a brand new full-scale fighting game of the series Dragon Ball and will be available worldwide. Just like I said in the top, I just read it twice, I don't know why. Unlike recent Dragon Ball games, this game specializes in battles that draws characteristics from the traditional Dragon Ball series animation due to its 2.5D style, which fuses 2D style of the anime with 3D camera motions. The game is being developed by Arc System Works, who are popular in handling fighting games of this type. Game features 3-on-3 battles, giving you the opportunity to strategically make a 3-man team based on the compatibility of the characters. Also, this game feels different due to the addition of other features such as the thrill of high-speed battles unique to the Dragon Ball and flashy finishing moves. Let's go ahead. In recent years, there have been a lot of 3D Dragon Ball games, so I decided to go. This is the producer, Tomoko Hiroki. So I decided to go with 2.5D because with one look, it looks closer to 2D animation of the anime, but since it's a game, the camera angles can be tweaked and a lot of the other elements can be added, which might not be possible with just a 2D and 3D. I think you will surely be able to experience the game as it's being animated in real time. Please look forward to this unique Dragon Ball battle experience. And then, you know, release date early 2018, so that means next year around probably January or February. The price is undecided, probably $60. Dragon Ball fighting, blah 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 blah. Player, you know, languages, lots of languages it says here, and release regions almost everywhere. But if you're on Mars, no promises. So you know, have a little fun there. So let me go ahead and give you my thoughts on it. I was disappointed with Xenoverse. I know that's, you know, a lot of people, especially on Dragon Ball YouTubers, they make their channel on Dragon Ball Xenoverse. They push that shit. I am very disappointed with Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Xenoverse 1 was fun and cool for what it was. It wasn't as good as Tenkaichi. It didn't bring back that nostalgic feel because of some of the, every attack felt lackluster. There was no combination, there was no combos, there was no cool finishers. It wasn't like Naruto Shippuden where you have this really cool animated finisher and stuff. It was very, very dry. And then Xenoverse 2 was fun. It had a cool storyline. With a couple of new additions. The worst one of all was that you have to restart everything when you make a character. That needs to be dropped for Xenoverse 3. But overall, it was fun. It was a fun game, but it just was a little bit better. It was an improved version of Xenoverse 1. And then they didn't even add super things. They didn't go with the super stuff. They just went straight with the Dragon Ball Z stuff, which is fine. But we've got like 15 years of Dragon Ball Z games where it's just on the, you know, Saiyan Saga all the way to the Majin Saga. That's basically it. And so it's disappointing when we have this Xenoverse 2 and it doesn't start off with Super. It doesn't go into Super up until the DLCs. So I was like, disappointed with it. Plus, again, some of the finishers are just so bland and blah, and most of the characters have Kamehamehas, and there should be more. And other Dragon Ball Z games have done it. Tenkaichi Budokai 3 has done better finishers, and it just looked even, something about the look. This looks like it's taking inspiration from a game series. I believe it was either Raging Blast or one of those that kind of looked cartoony and had like all these combos and button combos, but it was a little bit repetitive for my taste. I didn't really like it. And again, not the biggest fan of Xenoverse, but I do still play because of the new DLCs and stuff like that, and I actually have gotten better with some of the finishers with some of the new stuff, so I'm hoping Xenoverse 3 is a lot better. But still, it's not as epic, and this brings me to Dokkan Battle. If you haven't played Dokkan Battle, play that shit, because that shit's so much fun. It's on your phone, it's free. you go ahead and unlock different cards, different characters. Then you can play with those characters, and they have finishers. Like, they have really epic looking finishers, where even they have world destroying finishers where you can shoot your epic Kamehameha times 200 or whatever the case might be, and then it'll show that you blow up, like, you know, a part of the earth. So they have all these really cool aspects, and it's just more flashy, it looks more like the anime. And I think that's also where they're taking this from, this Dragon Ball Fighter game. I'm hoping that that's where they're drawing inspiration from, because just from these two images, it looks just like the cartoon. If you could just take the cartoon character and play with them and fight with them, that would be epic, man. If you could have that animation, that same epicness, that would be, that's a real special game, and I'm really excited for this. I'm blowing my top. This game could suck. This is just all leaked stuff. This is not, you know, we don't have anything up until probably E3. But again, this is awesome. I'm super excited for this. Just from the stills alone, again, being able to fight with these characters is cool. Now, there's only three ways that they can get this wrong. Number one, they don't add any of the music from the shows, from either Kai, from Bruce Falconer's tracks, from Super. They don't add any of that music. They have all generic music from, like, the Dragon Ball games. That would be a big no-no. I hope that they go with the route of trying to get the authentic music, and then you can choose which one you want to put on, because that would make it so much more epic. Trust me, that would be one of the ways they can go wrong. Another way they can go wrong is they don't have enough characters. They don't have, I mean, they got some of the major ones here: Fat Boo, they got Goku, Cell, Frieza. You know, they got a couple of characters here. Actually, let me go ahead and look to see if there's another one here in the corner. Vegeta, it looks like. So they have a couple of these characters here that, you know, you can go ahead and fight with, some of the main ones. But if they only have like 10 characters, that would really, really suck, and it'd be a really, really disappointing game. Lastly, they don't include Super. You need to include Super. I mean, we as Dragon Ball fans, you know, we love Dragon Ball and we love Dragon Ball Z, but we've had it for 15 years. Dragon Ball Super is the next hot thing, and it's got really cool story arcs for the most part, and, you know, it's got cool character designs, new characters. I'm hoping this game adds some GT and Super elements, at least 50-50, or, you know, well, not 50, you know, 50-50, and then 50 Dragon Ball Z, and then 25-25 for Super and GT. At least that would be something that I can deal with. That's something that I can wrap my head around. It needs to have this Super tied into it in GT, because if not, then I don't even know, man. It's just gonna suck. If you can go through some of the major things that happen in Dragon Ball Z and fight some of those battles in like a story mode, but it's not that fleshed out, I can forgive that as long as you got enough characters, and as long as you got Super and GT in there, and as long as you have all this online and stuff like that. You can, I mean, that would be good. And then have the Dragon Ball Fighters 2 add more of a story and stuff like that. That would also be interesting. But please don't just give us Dragon Ball Z with 10 characters for the first game, and the second game finally add GT, and then the third game add Super. That would be disappointing. But I'm just guessing on all this. Again, I really enjoy the way this is looking. This is looking fantastic, and I'm so glad that we're getting a new Dragon Ball game, because honestly, again, Xenoverse 2 and Xenoverse 1 really didn't catch me. It's not epic enough. It's not, these moves are not epic enough. It needs better, in my opinion, it needs an upgraded combat system, something similar to Naruto Shippuden, no, Naruto Ninja Storm, sorry, Naruto Ninja Storm and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, let me know in the comments section below what you guys think. I'm gonna leave a link to Ken Zaro's Twitter page and the leaks and stuff like that in the comments in the description below. Drop me a like if you like my video, and this is gonna be Dragon Ball Black signing off.